Welcome. You with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another extra. Look, we've been on these churches, you know what I mean, the 7 churches that the demiurge has sent a message to. You feel me? Yeah, we're in Revelations. You feel what I'm saying? We're in the beginning of Revelations, and the demiurge, you know what I mean, sent this letter, a message, to the loveless church, to the persecuted church, to the compromising church, to the corrupted church. And this reading right now, we're on the dead church. This extra right now, we're going to talk about the dead church. Look, buckle up. Revelation is a small, big book. Big book. Big book. It details your ending. It prophesizes your ending. You feel what I'm saying? Most of you feel like, okay, I'm not gonna live that. I may not be around. Have you ever read Revelations and singularized it in your life? Not everybody's life, not the world life. I'm talking about your life. Have you ever did that? Have you? Because see, sickness is a plague. Cancer can be a plague. You understand what I'm saying? You get me? You get it? The horse, the pale horse can be a 380. Could be that gunshot wound. You understand what I'm saying? Um, 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 there are certain things that go on in your life of natural causes, that produces death in the end. You feel what I'm saying? So if you can, pick Revelations up. If you can get through it, pick it up. But I'm telling you, I had to put it down for 30 days and then go back and finish the Revelations read that I done some years back. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a small, deep, big book. It's a big book, man. It's a big book. And you know, you could be laying on your deathbed and hear them trumpets blowing. You get what I'm saying? You could be laying on your deathbed and hear them trumpets blowing. There are seals of process to your ending. So when you think about some things, and if you go and you read it, take your time with it. Don't try to read it overnight. Take your time with it and process these seals breaking. Because in your life, if you singularize it, and analyze it in your life, you may see where the first seal was broke in your life. Let's get into the dead church. And to the angel of the church in Sardis write, these things says he who has the 7 spirits of God and the 7 stars. I know your works, that you have a name, that you are alive, but you are dead. Now, to me, the 7 spirits, I was, how I process the 7 spirits and the 7 stars, what I mean? I was saying to myself, the 7 continents, the 7 cultures, the 7 religions. You see what I'm saying? And the 7 the 7 stars could be your continents. The 7 spirits could be the messengers in those cultures. You see what I'm saying? Your soul is a spirit. You get what I'm saying? Your spirit is a soul. You get what I'm saying? Be watchful and strengthen the things which remain, that are ready to die. For I have not found your works perfect before God. Remember therefore how you have received and heard. Hold fast and repent. Therefore, if you will not watch, I will come upon you as a thief, and you will not know what hour I will come upon you. You have a few names, even in Sardis, who have not defiled their garments, and they shall walk with me in white, for they are worthy. He who overcomes shall be clothed in white garments and will not blot out his name from the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. Now you get what I'm saying. Do you want me to read this over again? Because I'm sure we got time, but that's a little, that little, you hear what I said? That little message. And I just want to say, point this out. I know your works, that you have a name, that you are alive, but you are dead. You feel me? You have a name that's alive. That means there's somebody out here. You get what I'm saying? In the dead church, there's somebody out here that's just jumping. That name is just jumping, but you're dead. In the kingdom of heaven, you're dead. You feel what I'm saying? You done this wrong. You done this dead wrong. You got what I'm saying? Then when you come down a little bit more, remember therefore how you have received and heard. Hold fast and repent. You get what I'm saying? Understand how you received the message. Understand how you have heard the message. You feel what I'm saying? You get it? It's a lot that I could point the finger at. I could point some things at me. At me. You get what I'm saying? But out of all of these churches, what it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The church that's so familiar to me, so similar to me, that's the Loveless Church. Yeah, that number one. That's where the first message went, to the Loveless Church. All these other churches, you know what I mean, I don't resonate with them. I really don't. I don't resonate with them. And I didn't pick one and say, okay, that the one. You got what I'm saying? I sat back and I thought about it. I really sat back and I thought about it. I said, something, you really don't love nothing. You really don't. You really, really, really don't. In that moment when you're pissed, when you have felt you've been betrayed, you've been lied on, you have been tried, you have no love for nothing. For nothing at all. Nothing. You want to see red. You want to see death. You want to see blood. You don't care for a person after that. To tell a person, you could be burning, you could be laying in a ditch burning, and I will not urinate on you. You don't love nothing. You love nothing. You get what I'm saying? I could be a cold person, a very cold person. I mean, a very cold person. I stand in some of the things I say out my mouth. I stand in it because I know you don't love me. I stand in it because you have tried me. I stand in it because, like I said, I'm done with you. I'm fed up with you. You're not listening. You're really not listening. And I don't have no time and I don't have no patience for those that does not listen. Look, you've been with the nasty pastor. Like I said, it's been another extra. Take your time and process revelation in a singular manner. You feel what I'm saying? Because we may be looking for the world to be destroyed in one night, in one day, in one action, when the world is really being destroyed and through the population of our number of the numbers. You feel what I'm saying? Every day someone dies. Every day a baby is born. If a soul is taken, a soul is given back. You get it? A soul is taken, a soul is given back. That means that life is supposed to what? Keep moving on, keep moving on. But when the day comes that evil overpopulates righteousness, you get me? Overpopulates righteousness, it's time to do what with those souls? What you think those souls going to do? They're going to burn in hell. I don't need that anymore. Look, there's been a wonderful, wonderful extra that we just got into. I love you, and I'm out.